So here we are in Leicester Square. Polly is here, my movie buff partner.
Horror film jumper.
Yeah, you are a bit of a horror fan, just like me. So I thought, what better person to take to Lights Out, the press screening at the View Cinema, Leicester Square. How would you sum it up?
Lots and lots of jumps. If you're jumpy like me, and you like to be scared, and you like to suspend disbelief, it's the horror film for you.
It's funny because the seat next to me, obviously was where Polly was sat, was vibrating pretty much the whole way through the film tonight. You were just like flying out your seat, grabbing on my arm.
Yeah, but you were going like that to me all the time.
I just loved the bit halfway through where you did an impression of the monster in the movie and just turned around to me and gurned and went.
We were talking about it afterwards and we were saying how very contrived.
It's not the most original horror films.
Bit of a confusing kind of premise to it. It's got all the tropes that you expect.
Yeah, it owes a lot to The Ring.
Yeah.
And it owes quite a bit to Babadook as well.
Yeah, and lots of panning shots where you'll see something in the background and it's a shadow. But
it did work for you.
It worked for me.
On the jumpometer.
On the jumpometer, I would give it 8 out of 10 on the jumpometer.
Yeah. It was quite loud in parts as well. I mean, particularly the bits with the monster.
Yeah.
I mean, the sound design was quite intense, and where we saw it, it was just so loud. The volume,
the sound. If it didn't have the sound, it wouldn't be the film it was. Because obviously the surround sound as well. You had noises coming at you all around.
Did it scare you?
Yeah, it scared me. I'm not going to be happy about turning out the lights tonight.
That's the thing, because it really plays on your mind with that fear of the dark.
And it had the trope of the child, the innocence, the rebellious, absent daughter. Really, really.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, oh, she's a bit odd. She's got skulls all around her flat. She's a bit straight. Oh, she smokes a bit of weed.
And the mother's got depression, so she's taking pills. And there's this kind of weird thing the film's pushing where it's almost like she's like a crazy woman, which didn't really sit well with me. It was like she was saying she was depressed and also crazy. Yeah,
that was uncomfortable because she doesn't suffer from depression. She's obviously got psychosis or something.
Yeah.
But then that was the strange thing about it, and not wanting to give anything away.
No plot spoilers.
There was confusion over whether it was psychosis but how could it be psychosis when it's affecting other people? I do wish they didn't show too much. I think they showed too much near the end. There were some bits I was just like, no, keep it in the dark.
Because you were saying that about Unfriended that you saw.
Yeah, I saw
recently,
Unfriended yesterday. I'd never seen it before, and it's kind of like at the end, the ending of Unfriended really disappointed me because you see the ghost.
It gave too much away. There wasn't so much mystery.
Yeah, and I want mystery. I like the jumps. It was a fun experience. It was like a roller coaster experience.
I'd tell you what, if you are going to go and see it with a packed cinema, because we saw it at the packed cinema.
Oh, and there were some brilliant bits where
and there was lots of laughter.
Yeah.
And there was people cheering. There's a moment where he's the man who I have to say is a bit of totty for the gay guys out there.
And straight women.
And straight women,
Come on.
Exactly. So I'm just thinking
we like
myself.
A bit of totty.
He's trying to get away from the monster, and he.
Don't. It was nice to see it in that kind of audience like you get in America, where everyone was cheering. Yeah, and you want that in a film. I don't think we do that so much over in the UK. And I think sometimes you want that shared experience in a movie. There were some laughs.
There was a lot of laughs. I think it's always good to have laughter in horror films, though, because I think it's quite a fun experience to get scared. I think at cinema in public.
Yeah.
Especially if you do get really scared, like you were jumping out your seat, and I think that's hilarious because the kids. Obviously, feeling for you because you were suffering a bit.
Yeah, but I want that. It's like you go on a roller coaster to get scared, and I want a horror film to make me feel that.
I like the fact also it was quite a relatively short horror film. I think it was an hour and 20 minutes.
Something like
that. They
that.
didn't push it too much. I think some horrors they outstayed their welcome a bit, and that didn't really. I think it was It was short and sweet.
The problem was there was a lot of eating, and I was getting really hungry because I'm really hungry.
Time to get some
I
food
just
then,
keep
probably.
thinking about wasabi. I want tofu curry.
So Lights Out, big thumbs up from you.
Yeah, I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. It's worthwhile. It's
I think
worth
I'd give
going
it a
to see.
6.
Okay.
Not the best horror, but I think in modern terms, I think it did alright, because I think there's so many horrors that are just a bit shit.
It's one of the better ones I've seen recently. It's probably the best one we've been
One of the better
to
Hollywood
see.
horrors.
But also we've been to see a few now
We've been
together.
spoiled.
And yeah, I think that was one of the better ones
Yeah,
we've seen.
it was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable romp.
Yeah, it was a romp. A bit confusing, but yeah, 7 out of 10, 7 jumps out of 10.
Should we go and get some food then?
Tofu
What are
curry.
you buying me?